Okay, chat, it's a lot of you guys' favorite time to go through some TikToks submitted by you guys. If you don't know how this series works, you guys submit this or into my Discord TikToks or shorts that you like from Overwatch, whether they're funny, whether they're hot takes, whether you agree with it, disagree with it. It's completely fun by you guys, so if you enjoy this type of content, you gotta keep sending them, and I'll keep doing them. That being said, let's see some Overwatch TikToks. First up, let's go.
Overwatch never will be perfectly balanced, especially in a 5v5 role-lock format. So the fact that that is still the developers' main goal, as evident in their new blog post, is astonishing. Now, maybe that's just something they have to say, oh yeah, we want every character to be viable. But like, come on, do we really want every character to be just as viable as everyone else?
What happened? Why did... Hello? There we go.
You really want Roadhog just as viable as Reinhardt. You want Junkrat Bastion just as viable as Tracer. You want Lifeweaver to be just as viable as Ana. The fact of the matter is you've already dug yourself a hole by designing terrible heroes. When Hog is really good, the game feels terrible. When Mercy's really good, the game feels terrible. There are many problematic...
Mercy players already gotten beat up on enough. Mercy's terrible this season. It has been terrible the last couple seasons. Leave him alone, dude.
Heroes in the game that just simply should not be as viable as other heroes, and that is okay. Season 9 has proven that you do not need a balanced game for people to have fun. What you will do by attempting to find this utopia of every single character being viable is fall back into this pattern of nerf, buff, rework.
I love the orbs.
Nerf, buff, rework that we've had for the past year and a half that nobody liked.
He's not totally wrong, but also not totally right. I think instead of doing 5v5 or 6v6, we should do 16 versus 16. You're kind of based, Alina. You're kind of based. I see the point he's trying to make, and I kind of agree with this person saying that every hero should be somewhat playable. I think every hero should have like a spot, you know? It shouldn't be every hero is viable in every situation. Unfortunately, a lot of the heroes either been reworked or that have come out kind of just do it all. Sigma's a good example. All the way back at Sigma, he can do everything. He shield, good bulk, CC, best, really good ult, good damage, and nobody complains about Sigma, but Sigma was part of a problem with double shield back in the day. And then we got an Overwatch 2, Kiri, Sojourn. Sojourn's still dominating to this day. Good mobility in a one-shot. You know, it's like, then you have like something like Mauga. Mauga's gonna be able to either just be terrible or dominate at all times, just depending on how you buff the numbers, because it's just not really well designed, and that kind of stuff I can agree with. But I don't think, like, for example, Mercy or Junkrat or Sim shouldn't be playable. I don't think that's fair. I think that's kind of elitist, you know? Everyone should at least be able to play the game, but I also don't think that those characters should be buffed through the moon to force them to be viable, because that's when it's dog shit. That was kind of cool. Extremely risky, but kind of cool. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that. I know there's a whole tech with it, but I just haven't practiced it because I don't really play Ryan that much in Overwatch 2. Yeah, you can do that in Nandani too. The thing is, though, with like a tips and tricks for Overwatch 2 video, I feel like you should be explaining the tips and tricks. Like, hey, I don't want to like police your content or like tell you what to do, but from one content creator to another, when you make this type of content and you just show it and you don't actually tell them how to do it, people aren't gonna like it and they're gonna get annoyed because like it's almost like you're showing off instead of informing. You die before they charge anyways? Honestly, kinda true. Kinda true. This kind of stuff is really not that useful. This isn't like CS where lineups really matter. Or Valorant. Just throw a heal orb at yourself, get 10 times the value. Like, Moira lineups is, you know, this isn't, yeah. Small tip though, if you're gonna give people stuff like that, you gotta explain it too. You can't just
3 random.
no context show them something and then, you know, okay.
3 random Overwatch facts you might not know.
It's the little things.
Number 1. Junkrat sips the Overwatch main theme. No, I didn't mean sings. He literally sips the theme. If you have this emote equipped for Junkrat, where he pulls out a drink, you will hear what I mean.
He does!
Number 2. Echo pronounces the proper way to say mouth.
Hey, you don't hear it? Dun, 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 dun.
Number 2. Echo pronounces the proper way to say Mauga and Alari when she duplicates.
You learn something new every day. Adaptive circuits engaged. Maunga. Adaptive circuits engaged. Iliari.
Number 3. Somber
True.
hacks. Okay, I'll elaborate. When you load onto the maps Blizzard World on defense and Busan on the karaoke side, select Sombra. When you walk towards the basketball game, a hacked icon appears on the screen. That's probably why she has the high score.
Where's the fun in playing fair?
On Busan,
That's
all
kinda
you need
cool.
to do is hold F on the microphone and the karaoke screen will get hacked.
Mess with the
What?
best and die like the rest.
Did you know these? Because we're back at it again with...
I didn't know that. That's so cool. Oh my god, what is this? I gotta turn this up.
Everybody's been having the same problem with Overwatch 2. You win a few games, and then you just go on a massive losing streak. After hours of research, I have finally found how to stop this from happening.
It's kind
I
of
have a
right.
genuine question.
He's kind of right, though. It's kind of right.
I have a genuine question that I need to hear some answers for. Is how hard a character is affected?
Hey, hang on. Wait, hold up. You can't just drop a sick clip like this on us and
Genuine
not say
question that I
nothing.
need to hear some answers.
Hey, nice.
Is how
Hey,
hard-
falling Suzu on a flying Sigma?
Hard a character is affected by how good the character is. So what I mean by that is, if a character is very meta, is that character easier than if that character was like an F tier character? Because anytime I say a single thing
Been
about how
loving your
Doomfist
content
plays
flats. Keep it up less than 3 flats.
No, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate it. I'm back this up a little bit. Also, I forgot to mute alerts. I apologize.
tier character easier than if that character was like an F tier character. Because anytime I say a single thing about how Doomfist players are constantly throwing my games, the comment section is just full of Doomfist players going, "Oh well, he's so hard to play." But back in the Godfist meta, if you remember, I think it was season 2 or season 3, when they overbuffed Doomfist a lot, no one was calling him hard to play. Everybody was playing him and getting tons of value. The same.
Okay, to be fair, that was like 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks. But it was also because they buffed the out of him, like everything. Like his CC, his E, like it was all of it. But like notoriously, Doom players, I think, kind of complain a little bit too much. Not saying that their hero isn't difficult to play, not saying anything like that, but like it's proportionally. People give Mercy players shit, but I feel like people give Doomfist players not enough shit. I feel like they complain about people complain about Mercy players saying stuff, but the Doom players are 100 times worse. And I know it's bugged as shit, but I'm a Reinhardt player. You're not getting any empathy out of me. Anyways.
Same thing is true about Genji. People say that Genji's very hard to play, but back in Season 1, when he was far and away the best DPS in the game, nobody was saying how difficult he was. And then on the flip side of that, you have characters that are normally regarded as very easy, being very bad, such as Mercy being like the worst support in the game right now. So does that mean right now Mercy is hard to play because you have to play her at a much higher level to get out value? I'm not really quite sure what the answer is, because I don't think a single person would say, oh yeah, Mercy's really hard to play right now. And at the same time, there will always be people that call Doomfist hard unless he's like,
well, I mean, I'd say Mercy's hard to play right now.
Broken.
Well, I guess not. It's hard to get value out of. But I mean, you can make a point. Also, what is this on my desk? Sorry, I'm like a super like clean like type of person, and I hate when anything gets on my desk or gets on anything. And it like freaks me out. Sorry about that. But good point. Good point I actually made. Dude, whataboutism is so annoying. Genuinely. Whataboutism is so annoying. Like, all the time. In this instance, I mean, like, people throwing quote-unquote Doomfist games, and they're like, but he's fun, or, but he's hard to play. Does that change the original point? Not even a little. You don't know how to play him. Why not learn to play him before you start playing him in comp? And they'll go, well, that's where you learn. But then if you argue with someone in quick play about that, and they're like, oh, that's what you go to quick play to learn. You know what I mean? Like, it's just endless whataboutisms always annoy me. Anyways, small side rant. Let's move on. Next.
Can I please have an explanation as to why Overwatch players are so allergic to taking space in this game? It just so happens that 9 times out of 10, when we're in a winning engagement, it's like half of my team has a brain reset moment and is like, oh, I think all 4 of us should go back to the cart right now. Pause this fight right here.
Yeah, I already see a massive problem. Anyone notice a massive problem right about here?
Should go back to the cart right now. Pause this fight right here. You know, this fight's going well. It's a 5v2. You know, we can have just one Ana on the cart. Guys?
Where's the 5v2? 1, 2. There's a ball. There's a Mercy. There's someone back there.
I think we should stop right here.
Maybe 5v2. Oh, okay.
And we should
5v2 for the defending team. Okay. But I thought I saw like 4 people on the attacking team, so I don't know where the 5v2 is. The counting needs help.
Go and sit our asses on the cart. What do you guys say?
What team are we complaining about?
To that? Why? I see that I have 2 other people with me. I see.
Which team are we complaining about? I don't even understand.
What do you guys say to that? What? Just all.
Man, what's the account's name? Camu.
Go
What's the Malga's
and
name?
sit our asses
Okay, so we're complaining about the blue team.
on the cart. What do you guys say to that?
What's the problem? What?
All go and
They got mined out, and then they cleared mines and walked
on
up.
the cart. Guys, I think we should stop right here and
Okay.
we should
They
just
made a
all
path
go
to get
and
through.
sit our asses on the cart. What do you guys say to that? Why? I see that I
What do you
have 2
mean?
other people with me. I see that this Alari's weak. I go, I get the Alari pick. I have the 2 people
Where? Dude, the cart is way back here, by the way.
with me, and then just like that, I'm dead. I watch
Wait, what?
the replay. I see this Moira using her fade
Okay, to be fair, they
go
shouldn't
back
do that.
to cart for no reason. It's like she just had a blip.
To
It's
be
like she
fair,
forgot
okay, you're kind of
everything.
right.
It's like her memory.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You are 100% right. Actually, 100% right. But
I have the 2 people with me, and then just like that, I'm dead. I watch the replay. I see this Moira
did you have to go all the way
using
in for
her
it?
fade to go back to cart for
Yeah.
no reason. It's like she
No,
just,
you're right. They
she
shouldn't
just
do
had
that.
a blip. It's like she forgot everything. It's like her memories went away, and she's like, "Oh, what am I?
Yeah,
What am I
no,
doing
you're right.
here?
Actually,
I gotta get back
you're
to
right
the
about
cart."
that.
Like, why? If we were just
I don't know
all
if I would have went that deep for it.
there,
but
we would have
yeah, you're
been
right.
fine. We would have pushed the cart all the way to the end, and we would have had a chance in overtime to win this game. Instead, we all abandon our position, give up all of our space, abandon me to die,
Yeah.
and then lose the game.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
would
when do you lose the game? You still got 2 minutes left. Should be fine.
fade out
Why
of
are you
this-
mentally boomed?
Moira? Why? What? Wait, what? I'm definitely not a master at this game yet. So, if I am dead wrong and we shouldn't have held that spot up there, please let me know. Maybe I need some coaching here. Yes, I should have realized that my team wasn't there sooner.
No.
Understand that. Should have gotten
No,
out of
that's
there.
on them. No, they shouldn't have done
we
that.
just held this position.
But then again, like,
Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
I don't. Oops.
Here's what my
Whoopsies. Then again, I probably wouldn't have went that deep. Oh, God, I can't go back. Really? I don't know how I got here. I probably wouldn't have maybe not charged in for it. But yeah, you're right. You're 100% right, actually. But that's ranked. That's why when people always talk about coordination and ranked and I want that, like it's not gonna happen. This is why I like to play with friends, because playing with friends is a much more enjoyable experience than Overwatch.